Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I got some breaking great news to report to all of you. This is 74-year-old James Copenhaver, and he was one of the two people that were critically injured at the Trump rally where a madman, a mass shooter, sprayed the crowd and also hit the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, in the ear with gunfire. This was one of the victims, 74 years old, went to the hospital. But guess what, folks? He gave a statement. He speaks. And I want to share the update on this guy. But it's good news. It's good news. Check it out.
Just moments ago, we have received exclusively just moments ago the first statement from one of the victims who was wounded in the assassination attempt on former President Trump. This is his picture. He is 74-year-old James Copenhaver, and we're glad to report that today he was upgraded from critical to serious condition, and his family expects that he will move to a rehab facility, hopefully in the coming days. But this is directly, we heard from his family earlier. This is the first statement directly from James Copenhaver. He said the events that transpired on Saturday, July 13th, 2024 at the rally were tragic and completely unnecessary. No person should be fearful to express their support for a candidate or attend an event. He goes on, my unwavering support for President Trump will continue, and I'm happy and unafraid to support him on his way to becoming the 47th president of the United States of America. We also can report that President Trump spoke with his family, and that in the coming days, as Mr. Copenhaver is up to it, he looks forward to speaking personally with President Trump as well.
That is excellent news. We are wishing him a speedy recovery, praying for him and his family. Now let's talk about this individual right here. This is 57-year-old David Dutch. He was the other victim, and I got a new update on David Dutch too. Apparently he was in a coma, but he's out of a coma now and doing better, and hopefully he recovers very, very soon. Check it out.
Yeah, guys, we're hearing from a friend of David Dutch who says that he comes to the VFW here in Lower Borough often, also reacting to that news that his friend is out of a medically induced coma.
You know, it was touch and go there for a while, but he's doing good. Good. Very strong person.
Richard Jenkins reacting to the news of his friend David Dutch coming out of a medically induced coma. The 57-year-old ex-Marine was shot twice at the Donald Trump rally over the weekend, hit in the liver and in the chest. 50-year-old Corey Comperatore lost his life shielding his family from the gunfire, and 74-year-old James Copenhaver was also taken to the hospital. We're told Dutch is a regular at the VFW in Lower Borough.
I saw the videos and all the news and that on Sunday morning and just couldn't believe what I saw. And I was like, oh my God, my friend's hurt.
Jenkins tells me Dutch is a mild-mannered guy with a heart of gold. He made it back from serving our nation, now recovering after being injured here at home.
He served in combat in Desert Storm that was pretty bad and went through that okay, but he's here at a peaceful rally and gets shot. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of mind-boggling.
And the message from his friends here at the VFW, your chair's waiting for you.
See you soon. See you real soon. Want to buy you a beer and just shoot the breeze.
And the Associated Press reporting that they briefly spoke to one of Dutch's family members over the phone this week. They said, please pray for the victims and for Mr. Trump. Reporting live in Lower Borough tonight, Tom Garris, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Wishing his family and him a speedy recovery and safe prayers, praying for all of them. Now let's talk about this monster right here. Here's the shooter. So those two individuals I just showed were the two ones that got critically injured. Corey Comperatore, he's the firefighter. He lost his life. Very, very sad situation. Why did this guy do it? I also have a question, folks, right? He's the shooter. He used his dad's gun. The dad had a AR-15 rifle. Dad had it for 12 or 11 or 12 years, they said. The question I have is his parents going to be sued by the two victims' families, the two surviving victims? And that's quite a possibility. A lot of times when these shootings happen and the perpetrators do this crime, people affiliated with them get sued, or sometimes they get sued themselves. And the fact that he lived with his parents in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, and used their gun and went up to an hour north to Butler, Pennsylvania to do this act, I'm thinking the parents have serious civil liability, and remains to be seen if these victims' families take any legal action. Also, maybe they take legal action at the rally event organizers, or the Secret Service, or the police. But I expect the victims' families, all of them, anyone affected, to file some lawsuits. Now that, we'll report if anything gets filed. Also, there could be others, just rally attendees in an area or that attended that rally might sue somebody because, they were affected, whether they tripped and fell, emotional distress, whatever. I'm expecting some lawsuits to come out of this mix. What do you think? Or does anyone doesn't have a claim? Do you think they have a claim? I kind of think they do. But let me know what you think in the comments. And if anyone does file the first shots, the lawsuits, I'll share with you. We'll analyze the court records and we will go from there. But praying for everyone that was affected. And it's good that those two individuals are doing much, much better. And this could have been much worse. There could have been victims after victims after victims if this guy was able to keep firing his shots. The law enforcement, and it's unclear who took the shot and took the shooter out, but they took him out to eliminate the threat, and that's a good thing. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. JLR Investigates, covering this case 24/7, 365, until we get the truth and understanding of what happened that fatal day, Butler, PA. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.